baby boy. And we've been talking about Rethink Possible, and we've had a variety of conversations about that, and I found them very interesting. And I want to go to line 5 right now, and I want to get the correct pronunciation of your name. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Shurenpa? Hello? Hello, are you there? Shurenpa.
Yes.
Yeah, how do you pronounce your name?
Surendra.
Surrender. Okay, fantastic. Listen, you had to make a decision to rethink what was possible for your life because you decided to change into a healthy lifestyle. Why did you decide to do that?
Well, back in 1992, Les, I was about 60 pounds heavier than today.
Uh-huh.
And I was in marketing, and I went to Australia for a trip, marketing trip, and I missed my appointment because I slept over because of my condition of weight and my problems of snoring and so on.
Yes, and probably have sleep apnea?
Yes, a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, I decided I need to do something about it. And by 1994, I was slim and trim, and I lost about 60 pounds.
How did you do it?
Oh, I practiced walking a lot. I learned what to eat, what not to eat, over the 2 years. And I practiced it and I followed it, religiously.
Fantastic.
And then I wanted to stay better, and somebody came along and he said, you should practice yoga. So I practiced yoga for a while, and that helped me even more. So I wanted to convey that to you, and I wanted to tell you, from the time I started listening to you, this is my 10th attempt to reach you, and I'm so lucky that I'm talking to you after the 10th attempt.
Well, thank you so much for your patience, for your listening, and for your persistence. Thank you.
Yeah, and, something less you might be able to help me. For the last 20 years, I've been thinking to become a professional speaker, and I have never been able to do that. I don't know if it's the fear of speaking or what it is.
Well, I can help you break out of that. Email me at yes@lesbrown.com, yes@lesbrown.com, and I'll get back to you, okay? I can help you with that.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Wonderful. I love your show, and I really love the inspiration that you give it to everybody every day.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your listening, and you have a great weekend, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you, Les.
Thank you so much. You know, as we look at ourselves, life really is about rethinking what's possible for ourselves. It's a nice theme for AT&T, but it's a great theme for how we see ourselves and how we should see life, because it's about challenging yourself. It's about having stretch goals. It's about discovering who you really are. Life will always throw some roadblocks in our paths, and those roadblocks are not there to stop us. I believe that those roadblocks are there to empower us, to strengthen our character, to test our faith, to develop our resiliency and our perseverance, and just become unstoppable and relentless in pursuit of that life that we want for ourselves. And most people settle. Most people stop. Most people give up and throw in the towel far too soon. That if they would just hang in there and rethink what's possible. I think that when you begin to look at the evidence, it speaks for itself. A study was done of top achievers around the world, and they wanted to know what was the common denominator among these individuals that allowed them to become successful in every area of life. And what they found they all had in common was their mindset, a sense of optimism, a sense of possibility, and they believed in themselves. If you think about Harvard graduates, 75% of Harvard graduates have identified low self-esteem as being the major impediment to them achieving their goals. And so the evidence speaks for itself, the need for us to focus on helping to restructure the thinking of individuals and not just have them be educated, but also being empowered by developing their minds is more important than ever before. My favorite book says, "Be ye not conformed to this world, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." Why do you have to renew it? Because if you don't program your mind will be programmed by life. See, people rub off on you. You're around people who don't have goals, people that are not ambitious, people that are not driven and hungry to experience more, to have more, and to achieve more. That will rub off on you. I remember a quote that I love very much. Dr. Dennis Kimbrough out of Atlanta, Georgia. He said, if you're the smartest one in your group, you need to get a new group. Whoa, think about that. And so as you look at yourself, as you think about this weekend and just setting aside some time to reflect, setting aside some time to think about your life and to rethink about what's possible for you. Studies indicate, researchers said, that 90% of our negative self-talk, our self-explanatory style, goes undetected by the conscious mind. That we don't even realize it when we're saying no to ourselves. We don't even realize it when we reject some idea. We don't even realize it when we make some decision to play it small, to lower our standards of what's possible for us. And so as we look at ourselves and look at life, that life is about challenging ourselves. It's about taking some chances, about leap and grow your wings on the way down. It's about walk by faith and not by sight. It's about challenging yourself because you don't know what you have in you. And I say to you that you have something special. You have greatness within you. And it doesn't matter if you don't have your bills paid. It doesn't matter if you're going through some tough times right now. It doesn't matter if you're going through a foreclosure or bankruptcy or you've lost your job. It doesn't. None of those things matter. L.C. Robinson was right when he said things may happen around you and things may happen to you, but the only things that really count are the things that happen in you. And that's the power that you have. The Fort Dear Brutus is not in our stars, but in ourselves that we are underlings. And so as you look at yourself and think about this weekend, think about your dreams, rethink possible that you can live your dreams. If you've been stopping yourself, if you've been rejecting yourself, give yourself permission to win. Start saying to yourself, I need to rethink this. I believe that it's possible. Sometimes we can't say, I can do that, but we can say, it's possible that if anybody at any point in time had a goal, had a dream, and they made it happen, then what's possible for one is possible for all. And if they can do it, then it's possible that you can do it too. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. My name is Les Brown. I'm Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy. I invite you to join us this coming Monday, once again, from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. In the meantime, always strive to get on top in life because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. Keep in mind, in order to be successful, you must be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. And to borrow a quote from Dave Ramsey, here's another one for the history books.